Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for allowing me to be part of your day. My hair has been the topic of conversations as of lately. This is not a beauty channel. If my hair offends you guys, either don't look or I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to tell you. This is my hair and it's the way it is because I'm on medication and unfortunately it makes my hair go a million places. The texture's wrong and I got a bunch of cowlicks, but I wear it well. Not as good as Timothy Chalamet, but I didn't pay that much to have my hair look like that either. Guys, seriously. Sometimes I put things out and when people don't have anything to say to argue back with the conversation, they will mention things like looks. Is that how low you could go? I mean, seriously? You gonna make fun of a 60-year-old's hair? Go at it, folks. Go at it. Guys, Gypsy Rose Blanchard. What's up? She had the gall to capitalize the word you for Ryan with you were her family. If she was a child, would you give our kid up for adoption because we are separated? I trusted you to love and take care of her. Irresponsible AF. That's what Gypsy Rose had the audacity to write to her estranged husband, who she left and isn't even divorced from, but hooking up with her other ex. I'm very confused. So Gypsy has the audacity and thinks that nobody's going to catch that she's the one that left Pixie. Yo, Gypsy, you left Pixie and you left Ryan. You left your family because you wanted Ken. Because the heart wants what the heart wants, Gypsy Rose says. And she doesn't seem to care the collateral damage behind. Remember that? I gave you that analogy of the wood chipper. The good-looking wood comes into the wood chipper and the chipper chips it all up and all of that crap goes back. Well, the chipper is definitely Gypsy, and Ryan's been through the chipper, and Nick has been through the chipper, Dee Dee's been through the chipper. Ken, you're on the chipper, and I guess Pixie has had enough sense to jump off the chipper into Ryan's arms, where Ryan is going to keep Pixie forever and ever and ever without visitation rights to Gypsy Rose Blanchard, who for some reason, I mean, like, put that out there. So it was okay for Gypsy to leave Pixie, and she didn't care. She didn't care. You know, she doesn't need a dog that's going to infringe on whatever the hell she wants to do because she's too selfish. She can't have the dog. Even if Ryan said, babe, take the dog because she loves you more, which the dog has enough common sense to love Ryan more, but to put out there like we are supposed to think, Gypsy, what would you have done with a child? That's the question. That's the question that came to my mind. If you had a child with Ryan and got with Ken, something tells me you would have left your kid with Ryan and never seen your kid again, just like you're doing with the dog. All of this was your choice. Don't blame it on Ryan for taking the dog and trying to decide what's best for the dog. You have no say-so about the damn dog. He got the dog for you because he was working and you were going to be home. And now he's still working and the dog's home alone. So, Gypsy, you're getting on everybody's last nerve here. Come June 3rd, when this show comes up, after this show, it's going to be downhill for her. I truly believe that her time to shine, that light bulb is getting untwisted. It is slowly getting dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. Her story is getting old. So when we see what happens June 3rd and we get all the answers to all these questions about how she could leave somebody even though she unalived somebody, her mom, how did we expect her to treat people when she treated her mom the way she treated her mom? You know, Gypsy, it is pretty clear what she cares about. Didn't she just do something about her physical appearance and how she wanted to distance herself from the old Gypsy. That isn't physical. You need to distance yourself from the old Gypsy by figuring out what's wrong with you, Gypsy Rose. Gypsy Rose, you need to go to therapy, some sort of rehab, some sort of intense therapy for you to realize what you did to your mom was wrong, not right, even though people are making you believe that what you did was right because there's premieres, there's red carpets, there's a sense of celebrity. And we're trying to say what she did was wrong, and it was totally wrong, 100% wrong, but yet it seems like we're making her into a celebrity. We just can't get enough of her for unaliving her mom. Can somebody just call her out on this bullshit? Sit her down and ask her point blank, Gypsy, why? Why did you unalive your mom when you could have left? Oh, but I couldn't, and I thought that I was sick. Then why did you leave without any medication in a wheelchair? You stopped taking your medication. You didn't have any side effects. We know that because you left without your damn medication. You know, when people start pointing for distractions, you have to sit back and say, why are they pointing? What's wrong with them? It can't be everybody but them. It's got to have something to do with them. And in every case, Gypsy is the common denominator. Now she's on her TikTok, or is it Instagram or TikTok, talking about how her soulmate is Ken, and nothing could stand in the way of that. But it wasn't that long ago that she was saying, well, Ken, he should have stayed with me because if you don't get me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Or didn't she say that? I thought she said that. She would probably deny saying that, or saying that's not what she meant, or, because she doesn't remember what she says, right? She never, ever, ever remembers what she says. She's an embarrassment. Her parole officer, I'd love, if her parole officer is anywhere out there, can you hit me up at toddy1skip@gmail.com? I'd like to know, if you were paid any extra money to be her parole officer, and why in the world is she able to do whatever the hell she wants to do? Like, how do people get a parole officer like you? That's what I would like to know. Why is this woman flaunting shit around after she unalived her mom, and we're just like co-signing this behavior, saying, yes, you were a victim. That's the only way to get out of the situation. Forget that you could have walked out of the situation. Forget that you yourself said that you took a BB gun and pointed it and unloaded it at your mom. Forget about you could have left anytime you wanted. Why? What was going on the night before you did away with your mom? What was it? I wouldn't let her leave the room. I'd want to know, what the hell was it? And you know what I think it was? As silly as it was, I think it was sex. Because I think that for sure there is something very wrong, very, very wrong with Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And I'm starting to see that I think Ken might be into the kinky, and that takes precedence over the common sense. That's just what I'm saying now, guys. That's all I could think. Why would Ken think he is safe when there isn't anybody safe, including a little dog? There is nothing safe when it comes to Gypsy Rose Blanchard, Ken. So I think you ought to use her up, spend her money, and dump her, because that's what you're going to do. Otherwise, my question to you, Ken, what do you see about her that you love? What makes you think she is your soulmate? Was there any tests that she had to pass to be your soulmate? Was it anybody that unalived their mom could be your soulmate? What's your mom think of it? I bet you your mom worries about you for the rest of her life. Or yours, whichever comes first. I don't know. I just know one thing. You are lying in bed with an MURDER. Good for you, Ken. Congratulations. Ryan, count your blessings and your dog and go home. Stay away from her. She is bad news. Guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think's going to be shown to us June 3rd? Do you think there'll be any surprises? How low can she go? That's the question. All right, guys. Don't forget, be better today than you were yesterday, not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Never ever be Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Always be yourself, always be kind. Thanks, guys.